Now, sorry about that. That was an abrupt end there to video number 2. But what happens is I'm filming on my phone, and when the phone rings, I've no control over it. It's the camera shuts off. But I mean, I didn't. I just jumped up. You're my phone. You see, that's my phone. The camera. I jumped up, had to answer the phone. But we're resuming again anyway, where we left off. I still have the light yellow here. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is, as well, continue on. That's happened a few times now making videos, but I find it so easier, a lot easier to do it on the phone rather than using a camera. But what I want to do first of all is we're just going to get in an idea of the sun coming up here, just to start building it up again with our light yellow, which is the sun color. Okay, just building it up slightly. Okay, we don't have to be. We have more of that yellow there. Yeah, I do. Okay, and we're going to use the round brush again. We're going to start, it's going to be vertical lines coming down from the sun, okay? Just so as we have some sort of pattern starting off, okay? The lines don't have to be exact. There can be gaps in them, okay? And it's just really to get a start, to bit sense to the composition as we move along, okay? I have that yellow there anyway if I need it. Just a few more lines here, just across here like this. We don't want anything too exact yet, but these are not finishing lines. These are just giving us a bit more sense to the painting, okay? In fact, you can see, some people would say, hey, hold a second, that's it, I'm not doing any more, that's finished. Well, if you want to do that, go ahead and then start again. You could do many versions of this painting, okay, many versions. And I think that's basically it. I'm leaning over this way here because I want to check those lines, just so as they are in the center, because we want the reflections in the center. Okay, and that's just going to do that for us for the moment. Okay, that's all we need for the moment. And what we're going to do then is move on to the blue, and then just use a smaller round brush, a number 3 for this. And we have our manganese blue here. And remember, like this is just the base color of the mountains. We will change it with a wash over it or a bit of a scumble of another color, but we just want to get in a nice line here. Okay, and I'm using my hand again to come across. We can adjust this line as well as we go along, don't worry, it's not going to be a permanent line. This is more or less, you know, you'd call this your horizon line. Okay, do you see the way I'm trying to keep my hand steady with supporting my other hand? And I was told that seemingly a lot of nurses use this technique as well for supporting the hand. I have nurses in my class who said, oh yeah, we use that as well. I don't know, but I've just discovered this over the years. Now across here like this, keeping to that, I can just barely see the sorry if I'm in your way now, but I'll get out of your way now in a second. I can just barely see the pastel line, which is grand. Okay, it's just guiding me, just to get that line in, that baseline first of all. And then it's up to you then, the contours of this landmass. I'm just playing around it like this, you know, up and down like so. Make sure they're all different though, don't have them the same, because we don't want that. We don't want it like a pattern going along. We want it very irregular, going down, jumping up again, maybe a little bit there, coming up there, then going off out there like that. Okay, can you see that line? Grand. Then we just fill that in for the moment. Fill in with this color. It doesn't have to be completely light blue, because as I told you before, there'll be yellow reflections on this either with a wash or with a scumble, you know, which is using your dry brush over an undercolor and letting some of it show through. Whereas the wash will change the undercolor. That's what we've been doing here with these sort of semi-washes. But a scumble will actually let some of the undercolor actually come through in spots. Okay, can you see that? And I'm not laying on the brush, and I only have a tiny bit on the brush itself, you know. I'm not loading it up too much. Now do you see that? I think that contour is okay, you know, that'll do it. That'll do it for the moment. You don't want too many craggy bits, because you wouldn't see in the distance you know, you'd only see a smooth line. You wouldn't see sort of the little crevices and all the intricacies of a landmass, because it would tend to be blurred, if you know what I mean. Okay, now what we have to do then is, I'm cleaning off that brush as well. What we have to do is we have to dry this now, because I don't want to smudge anything. So let's move on to the next layer. And sorry about that interruption, but you'll be able to catch, you didn't miss anything because I continued on when the phone call arrived in. Okay, hope you're enjoying it. See you soon.